Tonight, KCI finds itself on a top 10 list flyers won't be too excited to hear about. Just this year, TSA officers confiscated more guns at KCI than at all but 8 airports nationwide. They even found a loaded weapon this week. New at 10, Garrett Hake found out that's not all the contraband they're discovering.
Yeah, Krista, they found that gun just yesterday here at KCI. Now, the Wall Street Journal pulled numbers from all around the country and found that TSA officers pulled more guns from more bags at KCI than at Seattle, St. Louis, even Chicago O'Hare. In the last week of May, this loaded pistol turned up at a TSA checkpoint at KCI, one of 23 guns confiscated at the airport this year. That's roughly one every 10 days.
I'm actually surprised that Kansas City is one of the top.
I would expect that kind of stuff from Detroit, Kansas City, Los Angeles.
2 pistols were picked up in June, both loaded, and 2 more handguns since then. And it's not just guns passengers forget they've packed or hope TSA officers won't notice. We showed pictures of some of the other weapons to passengers at KCI.
That's scary.
This knife was confiscated the last week of July, and a blade hidden inside a hairbrush was discovered earlier that same month.
There's no other purpose for that except to hide it.
That is the scariest thing you've shown me.
And when this novelty alarm clock made to look like a bomb was discovered earlier this year at KCI, security officials weren't laughing. Law enforcement sources say the majority of these cases are simply accidents. Passengers at KCI were mostly understanding.
I've been caught with mace, which they took, and they called and told the TSA that they reported me, so I'm like on file.
Although the accident explanation probably wasn't accepted when this samurai sword turned up at a passenger's bag in Boston.
That's a samurai sword. Okay, that's something.
And now, unlike samurai swords, guns, of course, can be transported by plane. They just have to be declared, locked, checked, and unloaded. Failure to follow those instructions can be expensive, about a $10,000 fine. And, Krista, that appears to be an expensive mistake being made time and time again here at KCI. Reporting live, Garrett Hake, 41 Action News.